EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, kill. 26.
Right to the air is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
On third down, Prescott. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8. A give, and here comes Williams. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Here's a third down and 4. Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On fourth down, here's Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. On first down, it is Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They'll go play action here with Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 70 ring.
In motion, Lamb. They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass taken in by Johnson.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready, break! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Ben Skoranek. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. In motion, Lamb. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send him right out of the slot. On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. In motion, Lamb. To throw once more, here's Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. On play action, here's Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. To the left side, caught by Lamb. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's a run going left. He'll get about 2. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Throwing is Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll motion over Pierce. They'll run. It's Williams. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check. Panther. Check go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Play action. Now it's Milton. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. To throw, it's Milton. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll motion over Pierce. On first down, here's Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on second down is Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd and long, here's Milton. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Let's go.
To the air once more is Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Lion. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Go. Liking 18. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the...
That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready? Roll.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here we go, set. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Eagle. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready? Warriors 70. Hurt. Ready?
Back to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Milton to the air on 2nd down. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
And out of the gun is Milton. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
Cowboy 80, back to 60, 19 Lions, 70 ring.
In motion, Lamb.
Let go.
Throwing again is Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Don't go 18. Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. First and 10.
60 Eagles. Go. Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They look underneath here for Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. Down the sideline, inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Cavante Turpin on the return. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
70 Lions. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
Here's 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come on. Come on. Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. He'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 4th down, here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, set. Hey, check that. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Johnson. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Let's go. Panthers 60, Panthers, Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, smash, smash. Go!
They'll run with Johnson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
On the ready. 70 Lions. Let's go now. Check go.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught at the 3. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting. A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
Alert! Alert! No! No! Bring it! Ready?
One more time with Johnson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Come on, set.
In motion, Lamb. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight.
In motion, Lamb. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He keeps it himself.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In motion, Lamb. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Right.
Allen in motion. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers